Hey, TV fans, welcome to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
On this episode, we'll be discussing This Is Us Season 5, Episode 9, entitled The Ride. This episode was directed by John Huertas, or as we all know him, Miguel. Did you
Oh,
know that?
I did not know that.
Made it more special knowing that.
Yeah.
Also, I think that congratulations is in order for Mandy Moore, who's a new mom.
Oh,
She had a
yay.
baby boy. They're going to call him Gus. So
Aw.
very exciting day of This Is Us.
Wow.
Yes. Okay. So this episode, it highlights all the rides for the Pearsons when they come home with their newborn babies. And it looks really stressful.
I kind of never really thought about how stressful that ride home is with newborn babies, but like, seriously, parents of newborns should not be driving. They are tired. They're so tired. And each one of them, I was just like, oh my God, he's going to fall asleep at the wheel. Something bad's going to happen. I feel like this whole season, it's like, I'm worried that someone's going to get in a car accident because they tricked us last time.
Right. Well, particularly the mother shouldn't be driving, right? I mean, is it the last thing you want to do?
Yeah, I know that they told me not to drive for 6 weeks, but I had a C-section. That was not mentioned, but I still think you shouldn't be driving because like if you need to slam on the brakes and you're like, got stitches and stuff.
Yeah. No, well, let's begin with Rebecca and Jack because she was saying she's trying to look at her 3 babies. I mean, that just kind of put this whole having triplets into focus even more, like highlighted it. Oh my gosh, there's 3 car seats. She couldn't sit back there if she wanted to.
How do you even put that middle baby in the car seat and buckle them in? It wasn't even the days where you can bring the whole thing out, like the newer car seats where you just click them in.
That's right.
Oh man, when I saw those old school car seats, I was just like, oh, that's just like a little bathtub.
Oh my gosh, right. And then the stressful car ride where they're all crying in unison. And then we get to see Jack kind of fall off the wagon a little bit, but he seems to, gain composure of it. And they have their little moment in the car. And I love that she said the whole famous, "You never wake a sleeping baby." Isn't that right?
Yes, that is true.
Let alone 3.
I've spent much time just sitting in the car while a baby sleeps. That's like your quiet time, your downtime.
Yes, right. I can imagine. And then now let's talk about Kate and Toby, who have their car ride home, which was kind of tense. And the deafening silence from Ellie was palpable.
Yes. Well, I just wanted Kate to stop talking so much. Like she just was, I got why she was doing it though. She was like worried, she wanted to check in, but I mean, I don't know.
It
That
was
was
really
awkward.
sad to learn that Ellie's out. She's not going to do the open adoption. And I can't imagine what she's going through. I can see it though. I mean, Kate almost looked annoyed at her. Like, really, lady? But I could kind of see that.
Yeah.
That must be hard for her.
Yeah. Kate was having difficulty like putting herself in Ellie's perspective. She is more thinking about like, I guess, Randall's, history.
Yes.
But I mean, everybody's different. So it's a whole different, it's not really a comparison because Randall literally didn't know who his parents were. And that's not really the case with Kate's baby. So she's going to be okay.
That's true. Because with Haley, Kate and Toby could tell her who the mother was and tell her, where she came from. So it is different.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then we learned that Toby has lost his job. I'm guessing a casualty of COVID. They like to keep with the times.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but they are really going strong, that couple. We've been really worried about them in past seasons. Are they going to make it? I mean, we still don't know in the flash forward.
I know.
But they're in this episode, they look like they're holding up pretty well.
And I did like Toby telling her that she was unflappable. And I don't know, I just really like that moment. Like I do, even though she was annoying in the car and I wanted her to stop talking, I do like how she's developing this season for sure. I think she's coming a lot stronger.
Lots of growth, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Kevin and Madison and their twins. My goodness, lots of multiples.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's navigating life as a new father, and also he's a big deal. He's a movie star, TV star. So he's got some paparazzi following him, and I didn't even think about that added layer, that element to his life now.
I kind of never thought about that either because they never really mentioned that. So you know, but we saw it twice, right? With the guy in the parking lot and then with the paparazzi guy. So
And
yeah.
Madison keeping her cool after having twins, just getting out of the hospital, going and talking to the paparazzi. I'm still missing old Madison. I want her to be
Yeah.
annoying and flustered and like, what do? I do like that she's kind of slipping into her new role as a mother, which is great, and being
Mm-hmm.
protective and being more assertive. But I don't know, for
Mm-hmm.
some reason, it just doesn't feel like the same character that we were first introduced to way back when.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But then now that you mention that though, you know how we saw Rebecca say like, "Oh, I feel like I'm a different person from when I went into the hospital and when I came out." I feel like I think becoming a mother, like giving birth to like a person that you now have to like be responsible for, maybe kind of does change you in that way because I kind of bought it. Like I bought Madison being like protective in a it was kind of a funny way though, the way that she was just like, "Well, just drive by at this time and I'll tell you and he'll be running with his shirt off" type thing, you know? Like
Yeah.
it was still kind of like old funny Madison, but in a more like I don't know, she is different, definitely.
Well, we noticed the change right from when she got pregnant. So maybe to
Hmm.
just go with your theory, as soon as you know you're going to be a mother, it changes you. Not even
Yeah.
after the baby's born, maybe that's the evolution of Madison. It's really started when she became pregnant.
Yeah,
Maybe, maybe not. But
maybe.
uh he Kevin really wants to make it work and make it all in, much to my dismay. I like Madison. I want Kevin to be with Sophie. I've said it since the beginning. I will still hold on to the hope that it's happening in the future. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too. And you know, even when he had his talk with Jack and Jack told him to go after what he wants, I didn't know what he was going to do. I was like, "Wait, what does he want?"
Yeah.
But then he went down and proposed to Madison. So, but is it what he wants? I don't really know. I don't 100% buy it either. Like, is he just
Yeah.
convincing himself? And the talk with Jack was kind of interesting because if it's his fantasy, it can only be like what he projects onto Jack, right? Like, we can't know what Jack would actually tell him.
Yes.
So, and he's so tired, like, he can basically like be hallucinating anything that he wants to at this point to like keep himself going.
All right, let's move on to my favorite couple. I saved the best
Mm,
for last, in my
of
opinion.
course.
Randall and Beth. I'm gonna go ahead and say they're my favorite TV couple of all time.
Ooh,
I
big
know.
words. Yes.
Stake that claim. That's a big deal for me because I'm like a Ross and Rachel, Darlene and David fan. So no, I love them and their dynamic. They never let me down. They are perfect for each other.
I feel like whenever we get to flash back and see some Randall and Beth, it's like a treat, like a personal gift to me. I just love it like so much. I was very happy every time we like went to their scenes together.
Yes, I was too. It was very uplifting, just the way they work together. And we get to see baby Annie and so cute. These babies, man, where do they get them?
I
Um,
know. They're all adorable.
I know, right? And then of course, Randall just makes us fall in love with him even more than we thought it was possible. And he
Hmm.
says that he's so happy that Annie has his eyes because he didn't grow up around people that look like him. And that was a very poignant moment, in my opinion.
Yes. Well, and you know what I thought was really nice though, that like he wanted to have three because of the whole branch metaphor family tree thing. And then he wound up having three, but the
Yes.
third was adopted. So
Yes.
like, yeah, just kind of like comes full circle.
Just the perfect Pearson package. I didn't mean to be alliterative. Sorry. But yes, there's lots of multiples. There's lots of adopting in this family. They just keep it.
Hmm.
I love that though.
Yeah, I
Um,
do too.
and my biggest surprise moment was that we find out that this med student at the beginning is
Hmm.
Deja.
I know. I'm so happy she's going to med school.
And she's pregnant.
Yes.
But who's the father? Please
I
tell me it's
don't
Malik.
know. Oh my gosh, I love Malik. I
I love
know.
him too. And I know I need to get over this, like, oh, they were together as a child, like Sophie and Kevin and Malik and Deja. And so they made it all the way through. I know that's probably not
Oh,
realistic. People grow apart, but I would love it if this was Malik's baby.
I mean, it would be like 10 years later, right? 10 to 15.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, so that's a long time for people to stay together. So I hope so because we love Malik. He's
Yes,
so sweet.
I know.
Yeah. Oh
We
my God,
got
but
this.
whose car pulled up? What was the white car?
Who was the
Is
white
that
car?
we're supposed to be wondering, right? That's what we're
Yes.
supposed to be doing. Okay.
No way we know who that is.
Oh,
But Randall looked kind of like, oh, look who's showed up. Like
yeah.
he was expecting them, not like a surprise, but like, oh, look
Yeah.
who's here, you know?
Hmm.
Okay, what are your theories? I mean,
Yeah. I don't know if I'm like intrigued or annoyed that they did that.
or both,
Yeah.
because we don't get to know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to imagine because we already know who is in the house.
Hmm.
Is it Kate? Because Toby's
Hopefully.
there.
Yeah.
And you'd expect her to be there, and Randall wouldn't be super surprised that she's there. I don't know. Is it Madison?
Mhm.
Is it Sophie?
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to hear some theories though. You all need
Yeah.
to let us know who you think it is, or if you maybe caught little details. I'm always trying to look like at every detail of the white card that pulls up or every little expression they make, but I'm
Yeah.
not very good at that. But yes, let us know what your theories are. Let us know if you think Malik is the father and what you thought of this episode in general. And then we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.